Okay, folks, as you can see, this thing is a total mess. Everybody was telling me, oh, don't open it up. It's going to be a can of worms, blah, blah, blah. That's the other thing. It was going to be a can of worms one way or the other. It doesn't matter. There's a couple of ports that are on the intake manifold itself that are completely plugged up. And they go towards the back of the intake manifold and to the heads. So there's antifreeze in those ports, but there's nothing coming out of them because the intake is a mess. So it's literally got to soak. And I'm going to have to take these heads off. All the rocker arms are going to have to come off. The valves are going to come off. The springs, all that stuff's coming off. The push rods and these little things, the little canisters. I forget what they call it. I thought they were valves too, but whatever. They got to come out as well. Everything's got to be cleaned up. The head's got to be taken off. The oil pan's got to be drained. Everything's got to be drained out of this motor. There's enough sludge in here to make a football, I would say, or at least a couple baseballs. I haven't even begun to loosen up the heads yet because I already know what I'm in for. Everything is going to have to be redone. I'm going to have to do the timing chain. I'm going to take the radiator off. The one thing I did notice when I took the hoses off of the water pump, that the antifreeze was green. So apparently there's no problem there. Just like I said, here's the thing with the ports. Let me see if I can bring this over here. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before this 57 Chevy goes back on the road. Okay, as you can see, that antifreeze port is completely plugged up. There's something sticking out of that one. Don't know what the hell that is, but that's got to be pulled out of there too. And the gaskets are wet, as you can see. This is in the front, so there shouldn't have been anything. And the one down here on the bottom, that port, let me see if I can put this over its side a little bit. Yeah, right down there. That's all plugged up too. Plus there's a ton of sludge in here. So it's a good thing I went and got the clean sink and the sandblast cabinet, because I'm going to have a fun time redoing this thing. All right. Well, in any event, everyone, I did tell you I was going to give you an update. And it's going to be a while before this is even anywhere near cleared up or cleaned. I actually have to go down to the gas station probably now and pick up some kerosene so I can run the clean sink for a while and try and get that intake manifold cleaned up. Then the fun part begins on scraping all the sludge out of here, or I could take a shop vac and try and suck it up out of there. See how that works. Yeah, so it's going to be intake manifold, it's going to be head gasket, both sides. And if I have to, if it looks like crap below after I clean these up, and I need rings, then guess what? They're going to get rings too, because this car is going to run again, and it's not being junked. I'm not giving it to a daydreamer who wants to kick tires and get a car for nothing, like I said. And I will put this whole damn thing back together, and I will do the rest of the work that needs to be done to it in order to bring it back to life. But for now, I figured, I'd give you guys a heads up and, hit that bell for post notifications, like and subscribe, okay? Please, really? All right, somebody, I've been on here for a year. I think it's been a year. And I don't know why people aren't hitting the thumbs up. Why aren't you subscribing, I've got over 3,600 and something views, and it won't kill you to hit the bell or the thumbs up, leave a comment, something. Let me know that you actually looked at it instead of just coming in there looking at it and disappearing. I don't even know who's looking at it, If you like to see more videos like this, I also have this car over here that I'm also going to have to restore. It's a 69 Olds Delta 88 Royale. It has a 455 rocket, and it has, well, it's dirty right now because I put a lot of junk in here, but it's got the console on the floor with the shifter, and it's got bucket seats. But it needs work too. They all do. What car that's 50-something years old doesn't need work? Even a car that's 10 years old, which one doesn't need work? But man, yeah, that thing is nasty. Definitely needs cleaning. All right, folks. Well, there's your update for today. I think I'm going to put the intake manifold in the back trunk and put something over the top of this engine block so that way nothing gets in here. All right. Later.